106.1 FM with Armando Nino of Go Lake Conroe, focusing on Montgomery County area events and places. Get a feel of the Texas spirit at the event, paired with guest and vendor interviews, event coverage, and ticket giveaways, and so much more. Join us Fridays and punch your Texas ticket. For more information on the show, visit irlonestar.com/Texas ticket.
Thank you for listening to Lone Star Community Radio. This program was broadcasted and recorded live from the LSCR studios in downtown Conroe, Texas. Lone Star Community Radio is supported by listeners like you. Donate and sponsor today. For more information on getting involved with Lone Star Community Radio, contact us at lscrstudios@gmail.com or visit us online at www.irlonestar.com.
Hello, everyone. I am Margie Taylor, your host for Conroe Culture News, and we are Lone Star Community Radio in downtown Conroe at the City of Conroe City Hall, the Conroe Tower, Conroe's FM 104.5, 106.1, and our City TV, Facebook Live, Conroe Culture News, and YouTube Live. So today, well, Christmas season is here. Like it or not, here it is. We're moving into December, Friday, December 1st, which is also the premiere of our two community theaters, have shows, their Christmas shows going December 1st through the 17th of Sunday. I'm sorry. Yes, that's correct. Sunday, December 17th. So today we're going to have both theaters come on and talk about it. We have the Players Theater that's at the Owen Theater and Stage Right, which is the Crighton Theater. And we're going to hear all about their shows. Christmas Bells will be at the Crighton Theater, and the Players Theater Company will host Holiday Inn. So in the first segment, we're going to hear from the Players Theater Company. I have Grace. I can't say her last name. Schlexnayder sitting across the table with me, and Colton Land. They are in the cast for Holiday Inn. And then sitting adjacent to me is Philip Harris. He is the assistant director of SpongeBob. So those additions, we're going to talk about that coming up as well. In the second segment, we're going to hear from Stage Right Theater Company with Melanie Montez, the executive director of the Crighton Theater. Amy Sowers, she helps out a lot with the youth theater director at the Crighton Theater Foundation. The show is sponsored by Roger Stein Chiropractic and the Lake Conroe Realty Group. Roger Stein Chiropractic is located at 3033 West Davis by Conroe High School and Taco Bell, treating anyone and everyone, from infants to seniors, weekend athletes to professionals, with a focus on natural holistic healing to not only relieve pain but achieve optimal health. Dr. Stacy Rogers holds certifications in adjusting extremities, arm, legs, hands, feet, clinical nutrition, prenatal, and pediatric care. For new patients, it's only $30 to go and see her, and that includes x-rays, and it all gets donated back to CASA, kids that are under child welfare CPS custody. The Lake Conroe Group serves the greater Montgomery County as the best source for buying, selling, or investing in real estate. See Vinnie Sinisi, because it's an easy name to remember. So a few things going on around us. Actually, there's quite a bit going on around us right now as we head into Christmas. The annual Christmas tree lighting is tomorrow, and that's going to be at Heritage Plaza Park. Make sure you get there early because it will be crowded. Absolutely free, of course, and it starts with the mayor and some proclamations, and that will start promptly at 6:30. And then immediately following the lighting of the tree, Christmas on Main will happen. And what that is, it's a collaboration between the City of Conroe and the Conroe Downtown Area Association to bring a family fun event to residents to kick off the most wonderful time of the year. In 2017, I actually was on the original planning committee for this with Mayor Toby Powell, and he wanted to create a Hallmark kind of Christmas kind of thing. And since then, since 2017, this is the seventh year, sixth annual. So confusing. Since 2017. This is the sixth annual Christmas on Main, and it has now grown. We do have a hayride that's on San Jacinto Street. We have the Clydesdales horses brought to us by Express Professionals, and they will be at the parking lot across the street from the Owen Theater and across the street from Main Street, where a lot of things are happening. And then moving on down, we will have Christmas holiday vendors on Metcalf Street. The Owen Theater, the Players Theater Company will be outside with Wassel. We will hear the Jazz Connection kids from mostly Conroe High School juniors and seniors playing fabulous Christmas tunes. You might see the Grinch hobbling around at different places. Santa will be at Mimi's on Main. There will be a Santa's workshop at Brownlee's Jewelers. There will be balloon artists, face painting at several different places. And don't forget a couple of things. This is very important. You need to get wooden tokens, and there's 4 information booths situated throughout the Christmas on Main. And the wooden tokens go into who you think should win as the best decorated window. We started that, and it's become a really big thing. So it's kind of a little mini competition that the merchants decorate their outside windows. And this year, they're doing it in the theme of Christmas movies. So you go outside, you just take one of these wooden coins and you put it in a gift box outside their doors. The other important thing is to get these tickets, and they're 2-part tickets. The first part you hold on to. You have to hold on to it if you want to win. And the second part is to go into the till. I forget what they call that. The hopper, like a bingo hopper thing. That's what it is. It twirls around, and then the mayor, city council people, and others will pull tickets to win bikes. Last year, we gave away 50 bikes, free. So this whole event is absolutely free, and you walk around and see different things. There will be making reindeer food on Main Street. They will do letter writing to Santa. That's always a big deal. I talked about the hayride. There will be carolers from the Montgomery County Choral Society on Simonton near the courthouse. There will be a live nativity this year. They're from West Conroe Baptist Church. We kind of add something each year. It's a really fun event. You'll see probably a lot of people you know. And I guess that's all I wanted to share about that. So with that, we're going to talk about the premieres for the show. I was going to mention that, but since we're already going to talk about that, we'll leave that for my guests on the show today. So we're going to take a quick break and be right back, all about Holiday Inn.
Since 2004, Roger Stein Chiropractic has offered spine and joint manipulation services to residents of Montgomery County and surrounding areas. Conditions treated include lower back pain, migraines, headaches, whiplash, carpal tunnel, neck pain, sciatica, joint pain, sports injuries, herniated discs, and complications from pregnancy. Roger Stein Chiropractic, led by Dr. Stacy Rogers and Dr. Brian McGee, is an integrity-verified chiropractic clinic. Call 936-441-9990 for an appointment, or visit rogerssteinchiropractic.com. That's RODGERSSTEIN chiropractic.com.
Team Sinisi is a proud sponsor of Conroe Culture News. Vinny Sinisi and his professional team provide comprehensive real estate services throughout the greater Montgomery County area and beyond. Whether looking to buy, sell, or invest in real estate, Team Sinisi has an impeccable reputation. Contact Team Sinisi for a great experience at teamsinisi.com. That's TEAMSINISI.com.
And we are back. Sitting across the table from me is Grace and Colton, and they are part of the cast for Holiday Inn. Are you the cast? No. But you have pretty big roles, right?
We have some pretty big roles, yeah.
Yeah. I'm playing Linda Mason, and
I'm Jim Hardy.
yeah, so
Well, those are the main characters,
Yes,
right?
they are, yes.
Okay, let's truth be told here. Okay, I am familiar with what's going on. So tell me a little bit about the story of Holiday Inn.
you can take this one.
Okay, yeah. I'm in the entire story.
Yeah,
so.
that's why.
Okay.
So my character, Jim, he starts off and he's a performer down in New York. And him and Mark, who is playing Ted Hanover, everybody. Me and him and my first fiance, because I have two, This is the second one.
I'm the second
Yeah.
one.
We
It already
start-
sounds a little
yeah,
challenging.
Yeah. we're performers in New York, and we do a one-night gig, and me and Lila, my original fiance, we want to move to a farm, like get out of show business, go live a normal life, the whole like Holiday Inn experience. And then our manager books us another tour, so her and my friend go out, and they go do that tour while I go to the farm, and I like start building it up and getting ready for Lila to come back to it. And then she ends up coming back and not wanting to come back. So she ends up breaking off the engagement, and I'm in this house all by myself, kind of alone. And then I meet like Luis, who's like the handyman of the house, and I meet
me,
Linda. Yeah, I know.
Who
And Linda.
lived and grew up in the house.
Yes. Yeah, because this is her family's old house. This is the Mason
that we have
farm.
to put up for sale.
Yeah.
Oh.
So then, and then the story goes through, and like we end up just we need funds to like help it like keep like being open. So then we make the Holiday Inn, and then we do shows, and there's a lot of drama.
There's so much drama.
There's so much
have
drama.
to come see because
Yeah.
There's music.
oh yeah, there's a ton of
There's
dances,
tap
a ton of songs.
dancing.
There's jump roping
A
and
lot.
tapping at the same time.
Okay,
Yes.
well that's
There's
tricky.
juggling. I do juggling as well.
Wow.
It's got some great Irving Berlin classics. Blue Skies, Cheek to Cheek,
White Christmas.
White Christmas.
Yes.
So need to go. This will really put you in the mood.
Yes, it's not even just for Christmas, but pretty
But
much
it's
for
just-
every
Yeah,
holiday.
there's
So
every single holiday actually.
It's a romance kind of thing
Oh,
as
yes.
well.
Yes, and definitely the triangle kind of
Oh
thing.
yeah,
Okay.
the
There's a
like the
lot of
going
that
back
going
and forth
on.
between me and Lila and her.
Yeah, and so much more. We have to save some of it for people to come see.
Of course.
It's also very funny. I want to emphasize. You'll laugh. You'll laugh till your sides.
No,
hurt.
it's a very lighthearted like Christmas show, like
I would imagine with juggling and tap and all of
Yeah.
that
and
and jumping.
Everything.
It's hard not to smile even when you're on stage. So it's just a really fun time. It gets stressful at times because it's a very big show. Like because usually when you think of like Christmas shows, you don't think like you're not thinking of like the Into the Woods, the like really big like shows. Because usually holiday shows are they're smaller. And like it's just a fun little holiday show.
Yeah, everybody
Not this
comes
show.
to see-
This show, there's a scene change every time.
There's
Everyone
quick
changing
changes
costumes in like
after
10
every
seconds.
Do you enjoy it?
Oh,
It's so fun, but yeah, getting those costumes on as quick as we need to is
yeah,
Right.
it's
very
it's
stressful.
probably one of the biggest Christmas shows I've ever seen. Like it's a very hard.
How
and we're-
many people are in the cast, relatively?
I'm not, probably in the 20s.
25?
Yeah.
25? That's
Yeah.
a lot.
Yeah.
So have you all been in productions before?
Yes. So we were both in Greece together.
That was my first show, like a year and a half ago. Yeah, and she started about
That's where we met.
You started about 2.
And then my first show was A Christmas Story back in 2021,
So 2
I
years
believe.
ago, yeah. This would
yeah.
be the
So this
2-year
is
mark.
2 years now that I've been doing shows around here. We were in White Christmas, which is another Irving Berlin show at Class Act down in the Woodlands together last year.
We can't get
I was in
rid
Sweeney
of each other.
Todd. We've done a lot of stuff over here. So
And we were just in Anything Goes
You're
as
made
well.
to be
Yes.
together.
yes, it was bound to happen.
And I'll say, I'm designing sound for Holiday Inn, so if you don't like the way it sounds, I'm the person to complain to. But
And this is Philip Harris.
yes, Philip Harris with the players. One fun thing I've enjoyed watching rehearsals for Holiday Inn, you'll see some familiar faces, some real bright talent like Colton and Grace. Kim Lambright's in the cast. She's a real bright spot in the cast. But you'll also see some new faces, some new
Yes.
families.
Some like
A
people
lot of
doing
new
their first
people.
shows or like
Meaning
first
that
shows.
anybody can come and be a part
Exactly.
of it.
Exactly.
You don't.
Absolutely.
I mean, I know that for a fact.
No, yeah.
We're-
Been there, done that. But you can just audition for different things, and I know you're going to talk about auditions.
Yes.
So you can audition for smaller parts or bigger parts because you don't
And
know till you
tech as
try
well.
it. And there's other things you
Like
can.
backstage costuming, hair and makeup, like tech opportunities. Like
So are
doing
there
lights,
still
yeah.
opportunities for this show?
Yes, I mean, we do open Friday, so it would be a little short notice, but we would love to have some more
like,
people
yeah.
helping with set changes, or if anybody wants to just come volunteer for anything backstage or
Yeah.
in the tech booth, we would gladly.
What's the process for
take that.
volunteering?
Probably just shoot us an email.
Shoot who an email?
Manny, our director.
Okay.
It would be yeah.
I can find
Any
it.
of us, which would be Manny Cafeo, MANNYCAFEO @gmail.com, and just tell him you're interested in helping with backstage tech sets, anything. And
Yeah.
if you
Or send a message on the Players Theater Company
yes.
on Facebook.
And if you
something
have
like
any,
that.
if anybody knows any students that need community service hours at all for like NHS, any of the high schools or anything like that, they will gladly sign off on community service
Yeah.
hours. So
Well, there might be opportunities also for concessions and ushering.
Oh yeah, like
and
volunteering.
ushering.
Yes.
You know, I've done that, and that's a lot of fun.
And concessions and ushers volunteers get to see the shows for free.
free.
I know,
so,
you just
yeah.
get to go there and watch.
yeah, I know.
Super easy.
Win-win.
It's a win-win. Okay, cool. So what's up next for you guys?
Oh,
Do you know?
Are you? What are you doing next?
Well, I plan on auditioning for SpongeBob. I still have to. I still have to fill out the form, but that's a good one. I would love to do Into the Woods.
Yes,
But
I'm
I
planning on
think
Into
I'm
the
gonna
Woods.
go back to college most likely in the spring, down in Louisiana, because I just got a scholarship for.
That'd be
over
far to go to rehearsal.
it would be quite a drive, but I'm planning on doing SpongeBob at Into the Woods just because like I know a lot of familiar faces are doing SpongeBob, and I love seeing my friends and doing shows with them. So
Yes, I wish I could do SpongeBob. I'm gonna have a lot of conflicts, but I definitely will. I will be supporting and watching those shows because, like Colton said, there's a lot of wonderful people that we're friends with that are gonna be a part of that. But I definitely will be auditioning for Into the Woods. That's Adam's directing that. He directed Sweeney Todd with us last year, and that was so much fun. He's just wonderful to work with. So I would love to work with him again.
He's amazing.
Yeah,
Yes.
he's wonderful.
yeah.
But yeah.
So tickets. We want to sell tickets, right? Have you
Yes.
guys been selling tickets? Do you know, Philip?
Yes.
Yes.
Last time I looked, this show's selling very well. So
Yeah.
if you're interested,
I know the opening day. There's only 52 seats left.
Yeah.
and that's like only a fifth of the the place. So like.
I anticipate we're going to sell out multiple performances of this show. So get your tickets
Get 'em
now
while you
before they're
can.
gone.
Yeah.
We offer group rate discounts. We offer discounts for seniors, students, or children. So check that out.
Yeah.
Or volunteer?
Or
Yeah.
volunteer.
Or
Exactly.
volunteer.
Volunteer.
So owentheater.com, and this performance is December 1st through the 17th.
Yes.
Starts Friday for 3 consecutive weekends, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. Friday and Saturday shows are at 7:30. Sunday is a 2 p.m. matinee. And then you got to get tickets for everything else we have going on. So, Philip, what's up next?
So after Holiday Inn, our next production will be in January, late January. That'll be Wait Until Dark, which is just a great thriller. It's about a blind woman who is the subject of attention from these thieves. She ends up acquiring some cocaine unknowingly, and it's suspenseful. It's a thriller. It was it was the very first show we did on the Owen stage back in 2008.
Oh, really?
That's cool.
So it's a fantastic show. After that, we have SpongeBob, the SpongeBob musical, which is so much fun. I'm the assistant director for that.
Tell me about SpongeBob.
So SpongeBob is it's a musical that captures all of the energy and the color and the fun from the cartoon from the Nickelodeon show SpongeBob SquarePants. It incorporates all the characters you know and love, and even if you don't know and love them, you'll get to know and love them. The music is great.
Phenomenal.
The music is excellent.
I love the music.
It's written by a large group of artists. Sarah Bareilles wrote a song. The Flaming Lips wrote a song. Steven Tyler from Aerosmith wrote a song. So the music covers a broad range. You'll hear something. Anybody will hear something they like. I mean, it's family friendly. Bring the whole family.
You're
Everybody.
excited about this show.
Oh, I'm so
No,
excited.
it's such a good
You did well in Charlie Brown, too,
Thank
last
you.
year.
Yes, I had a lot of fun doing that.
So you like all the family fun stuff.
Oh
too.
yeah, I think
Plus,
theaters. To me,
You,
theaters.
you have a full spectrum, because you've
Yes.
also been in Sweeney Todd.
Correct, which is not a family.
Which
film.
was not, yeah, so the opposite end there.
Yeah. But so I just want to plug. So not only do we have Holiday Inn for the Christmas season, but we have auditions for both Wait Until Dark and SpongeBob. So auditions for Wait Until Dark are Monday, December 4th and Tuesday, December 5th at 7 p.m. And those will be at the Owen Theater. And if you want to come audition for that, we welcome everybody. We're a community theater, so we want everybody from the community. So for a play like Wait Until Dark, you'll look for cold reads, which just means they'll hand you a script and you'll read what's on the page. For SpongeBob, those auditions are going to be Sunday, December 10th. Those won't be at the Owen Theater. They'll be at First Christian Church off of the North Loop 336 there by Pie in the Sky. If you go to owentheater.com and you go to our auditions page, there's a link to our Facebook that has how to sign up, there's some forms you can fill out.
A group page for that.
Correct.
Yes.
And so for that, you're going to want to prepare a song in the style of SpongeBob. So something that shows off your voice, and then a monologue for your acting.
So much fun.
Oh, it's going
Is
to
there
be
a dance audition for that?
There will be a dance audition for SpongeBob, required for everybody auditioning. So.
But even if you don't think you can dance, I also thought that too, and now I'm doing this
Now
crazy
look at
dance
us.
show. So come down and audition.
You never know.
Yeah, exactly.
You just don't know.
Even if you're nervous.
I
for
didn't
any
think
of
I
those
could
shows,
sing,
yeah.
and then I was told that I could.
Anybody can learn. Anybody can learn.
Yeah.
And SpongeBob, I will say, SpongeBob has parts for you don't have even if you're not a dancer. One of the fun things about SpongeBob is there's a part for it's called the Foley artist fish.
What is that?
So that's somebody who sits at a booth and does Foley sounds like on like old time radio programs, door slams and sound effects.
Oh.
With you don't have to sing or dance for that. You just make all different kinds of
Noises,
sound
yeah.
effects for the show.
That's a job for Dick.
It's a ton of fun. So there's parts for everybody, and like I said, we're a community theater, so we represent the community, and we love it when the community gets.
No, yeah,
involved.
and I've done shows now, like I think 3 or 4 different theaters, and I love all the theaters I've done stuff with. This is this is where I felt the most welcome. It's like the community here is just it feels
Inclusive.
Yes, everyone is so supportive of each other, and
I
it's
think
just
that's
like
true. It's like a whole new
It's
world.
just you
It's a
walk
family.
in.
It
You could
is.
have had the worst day, and the energy in the room is just fantastic. And I feel like everyone just loves like supporting, and it makes it really easy to get better and do great theater here because everyone is so supportive of each other that we're all like striving to get better.
And what I've noticed, the unique thing is once you go in there into the theater, you don't have time to worry about anything else. You don't have time to worry about any other challenges you have in your life because it's so important that you have to be present. You have to be present. You have to know your lines. And other people are expecting you to know your lines because there's cues, and if you don't say it right, that throws everybody else off. So you have to be focused. But with that said, everybody is welcome, and you can do it.
Yes.
If I can do it, you can do it.
I mean, we have some new people in our cast, like we were saying in Holiday Inn, that have never done a show before, and they're new to this area and stuff like that, and they are just some of the most wonderful people that I've gotten to know that I just love them so much, and they're part of the people that are
And
bringing
that
so
says
much
a
joy
lot
down
because
here.
that says
yeah.
that you're welcoming, even though you've done other
Yeah.
shows, you're embracing them.
Yeah, that's the best part.
And showing them.
We all support
different
each
things.
other.
Yeah.
And
Right.
I love meeting. It's great to do a show like SpongeBob. Like I'm gonna love to do a show with people I know. But that's the great thing about doing. Like I always look forward to getting to do another show to meet more people, like more that are joining in.
Of course.
So it's just I don't know. It's
You
fantastic.
have a bond.
Yeah.
Exactly.
It's a family.
Yeah, 'cause, like,
yes.
It just brings a smile to your face, even when it isn't like Sweeney Todd, a smiling kind of show.
right.
True.
But then you go out afterwards and everyone's meeting and greeting and everyone's just so happy. And that's the one thing is like I don't know. Everyone enjoys just watching each other perform. So like it's just such a great environment.
yeah.
So you can still get season tickets too, as a matter of fact, and it will be appropriate to the shows that have already played. So there is the shows now, Holiday Inn, and then we have Waiting Until Dark, SpongeBob, Into the Woods. Into the Woods is like fairy tales, right?
Yeah, so Into the Woods, it's a Stephen Sondheim musical. It's wonderful. It mixes a bunch of different fairy tales you're familiar with. Cinderella and the Wicked Stepsisters.
Jack and the
Jack and the
Beanstalk.
Beanstalk.
Little snapshots of all
Oh,
of
yes.
this.
And it
They all
brilliant. It
merge
mixes and
together.
melds
Yeah.
them all together.
That's a musical, and then Butterflies Are Free ends the season June to July. So these shows are 3 weeks long, and it takes like a month of rehearsals.
I would say
6 weeks,
2, depending on the
Yeah.
show.
2 months. Yes.
Musicals are usually longer because there's just more involved. But like I know Wait Until Dark, I think they have a month of rehearsal, but that's just because it's they don't have to worry about the music and the dancing and all that stuff.
Okay, so contact Manny or go on the Players Theater Company's Facebook page, send a message. That's an
show
easy
up.
way to do that. Or get into the comments and say, hey, I want to volunteer. I want to help. Where do you need help most? Hey, we need help Friday night. We need help moving the sets, physically moving
Yes.
things, right?
Yeah.
And it's a team effort so that you don't have to do double duty while you're trying to change into your next scene.
And even if like they can't help out with this one, we would love to have people just come for backstage stuff in future shows as well.
Yeah.
Just because that's always needed. Because I don't know, a lot of people don't know that that's an option that they can come and just be part of the community, but also just move sets or just help people change costumes, stuff like that.
Can they be teens?
Yes.
Yes.
I think so.
Okay.
I will say Holiday Inn has a lot of big sets, so I would say older teens
Yes.
just for safety and moving things around. I started on stage, and then I do more stuff backstage now, and I love seeing like the behind the scenes of how the show comes together and watching it from the wings. It's a lot of fun. I
Yeah.
think, like Colton said, you may enjoy even more getting to see things from the wings of the theater than from the audience or from
Yeah.
the
It's
stage.
interesting to see it from that end too, and you have to move fast when you're moving the scenes because it's live theater.
Yeah.
People are waiting for you. You got to get it going,
Yeah.
and then the
Yeah.
music starts or whatever. So it's a lot of fun. So again, that is owentheater.com for tickets. And a lot of times you can go straight up and go to the ticket office and buy tickets for the performance, but it's better to buy them in advance because
Correct.
they may sell out. Like Holiday Inn is doing really well.
It is.
And again, that's Friday night and Saturday night, 7:30, Sunday matinee at 2 p.m., starting this Friday through the 17th. And additions for Wait Until Dark are December 4th and 5th, and additions for SpongeBob are Sunday, December 10th at the First Christian Church on Loop 336.
Correct, right by Pie in the Sky. And if you go to our Facebook group, we have much more information about you can sign up for a specific time slot to come sing and dance and get a lot of information about the team. It's going to be a really fun time. I'm excited.
So what's your favorite part of being in Holiday Inn?
Oh, well, we've talked about the people a lot. The people are definitely my favorite part in every aspect, but show-wise, I think it's just really fun. I don't know, there's a lot to choose from.
I don't know. I don't want to say it because she's right here, but Grace is like one of the people like I met, like, and she's like one of just getting. I've never gotten to. This is my first lead in a show. Really, I've been main cast before, but this is my first like ever like lead, and getting to work with her and like Mark and like Kimberly. It's just like getting all those co-stars together and like Maddie and them too. It's just like getting to work with these people so close and be on stage. And like I can tell that we're all pushing each other, and that's what I really like as well. Because like I don't really dance in the show. I'm the singer, so like watching her and Mark do all the big tap numbers, I'm backstage learning them because I don't want them to leave me behind when it comes to tapping. So it's just like I love the healthy competition, at least for me, that I feel like I have with them. Which I don't know. It pushes me to be better because I want to be just like them. So like that's what I like. And getting to work. That's probably my favorite part.
Yeah, well, I mean, that's one thing about this show is, we have people of all ages that are a part of this. We have kids, like we have very grown adults. We have middle adults. We have everything in the middle too. And it's so wonderful to see how much work everybody's putting in, no matter like their age or stature or experience. And they all have such good spirits about it. And people, coming into the show also moving sets that they weren't planning on necessarily moving and doing stuff like that.
Everybody just jumps in.
Yeah, exactly. We
You
all just want to
jump
help
in.
each other.
It's spontaneous.
And everyone's willing to help too.
Exactly. And obviously working with y'all is so wonderful.
That's cool.
Mark and Colton are two of my closest friends, and oh my gosh, and Kim as well. I met her in Bright Star that Phil directed that was almost 2 years ago now. It's crazy, and we just met Maddie, who's playing Lila, but she's wonderful. This is her first show as well, and she is hysterical. She's just hilarious.
Every rehearsal, she's just gotten better and better, just like more confident. And that's also a great thing to see is people getting more confident in performing, especially when it's like their first show. It's so wonderful to see them just like go out and do it. Yeah.
It's very encouraging when you do your first show and you see your other performers, actors all embracing you and making you feel good about it. Even if you make a mistake, they're like, just go.
And I can guarantee you, do a show with me, you will always feel like you were the best person because I am the world's biggest hype man. You could be doing awful, and
I gotta find another one when my time permits.
But what's wonderful about all that too is just whenever you come see a show like that where everybody's just joyous and wants to help each other, the joy just spreads to the room, and that's the point of a Christmas show, and that's the point of Holiday Inn. You're supposed to come in and be entertained and leave feeling happy and wonderful and ready for Christmas. Right. And I think everybody in the cast brings that
absolutely
to about joy.
Exactly, joy of the season, and it's a hysterical show. It's so much fun. We have crazy dances that we all learn very fast, and I'm not even in half of them, and they're I'm just can't believe the way that some of these people have been picking up on these dances for have never dancing before or never doing a show before, and it's just so entertaining, and the music is wonderful. All the Irving Berlin classics, the costumes are so fun.
Yeah.
We have a lot of crazy wigs. I have red hair in the show, so that's definitely fun. We tried that out yesterday.
And I have a
Hey.
comb over.
Yeah, there's a
Can't
lot.
wait.
There's a lot going on, but it's just wonderful. Yeah.
Well, I appreciate you guys coming on the show today, and we look forward to seeing all the great reviews on Holiday Inn. Everybody needs to hurry and get their tickets and get ready to get tickets for the rest of the season.
And audition if you want to be part of our next big
Okay,
musical.
please.
Come out and audition.
Mr. SpongeBob right here.
Yes, assistant director.
Mr. SpongeBob.
Okay, thank y'all for being guests on my show today.
Thank
Thank you, Margie.
so
Bye.
much.
Since 2004, Roger Stein Chiropractic has offered spine and joint manipulation services to residents of Montgomery County and surrounding areas. Conditions treated include lower back pain, migraines, headaches, whiplash, carpal tunnel, neck pain, sciatica, joint pain, sports injuries, herniated discs, and complications from pregnancy. Roger Stein Chiropractic, led by Dr. Stacy Rogers and Dr. Brian McGee, is an integrity-verified chiropractic clinic. Call 936-441-9990 for an appointment or visit rogerssteinchiropractic.com. That's RODGERSSTEIN chiropractic.com.
Second Saturday Divorce Workshop provides unbiased information to help you understand your options and move forward with your life. This divorce workshop is for you if you are contemplating divorce, in the process of divorce, already filed for divorce, or post-divorce. You will explore the emotional, legal, and financial aspects of divorce from professionals who have guided others through divorce. For more information on this divorce workshop, contact SecondSaturdayWoodlands.com or call 832-375-0900.
Every Friday, tune into Texas Ticket on Conroe's 104.5 and 106.1 FM with Armando Nino of Gull Lake Conroe, focusing on Montgomery County area events and places. Get a feel of the Texas spirit at the event, paired with guest and vendor interviews, event coverage, and ticket giveaways, and so much more. Join us Fridays and punch your Texas ticket. For more information on the show, visit irlonestar.com/Texas Ticket.
Lone Star Community Radio is looking for those who are interested in hosting their own talk show, with monthly and weekly slots available in Conroe's FM 104.5, 106.1, and on irlonestar.com. Start your own podcast, create your first YouTube channel, and be on TV. Contact Lone Star Community Radio online at irlonestar.com or call the station message line at 936-647-3776. to take your first step into the radio world.
Okay, the second half of our show today, we're going to speak with Stage Right Theater Company, and sitting across from me, I have Melanie Montez. She's the executive director of the Crighton Theater, and Amy Sowers, who's the president of Stage Right, and they are celebrating 15 years. 15th
correct.
anniversary
Of Stage Right.
Of Stage Right. I was like, I know the Crichton's been there a lot
Crichton's
longer than
been there
15 years. So
many years.
That's why I was trying to catch myself on that one. When was it built? The Crighton Theater.
The Crighton
Do you
Theater
know?
was built in 1934.
Okay, I knew it was quite a while ago.
It was built for vaudeville, and then vaudeville never actually came to Conroe like Harry Crichton thought, and it was converted into a movie house in the 40s and 50s, and then it lay dormant for a while and was renovated by the citizens of Conroe and Montgomery, and was opened as a live theater venue in 1979, and that's how we've been operating ever since.
And you've had a renovation in the last couple of years.
Yes.
We did have a new lobby put in to the side.
Concessions, bathrooms.
Bathrooms.
12 bathrooms
That's a
Mostly
lot
for the
compared to
bathroom.
versus
one.
one.
I know, that's
or
huge.
upstairs, right? Yeah.
Yes, so a lot of good changes. Of course, a lot of that happened during COVID, didn't
Yes.
it?
Yes, the
Yeah.
main construction was going on during COVID.
When things were kind of bleak. But so this Friday starts your premiere of Christmas Bells.
Yes.
That's correct. This is special show to us because it was our first show to produce in 2008. We had just formed Stage Right to fill in a gap at the Crighton Theater. At that time, they had no residential theater group because the Owen had opened. And we started with 7 people. And
So you were part of the original
I am a
crew.
founding member of Stage Right. And we had all our ducks in a row. We had our bylaws. We had our nonprofit status. And then we thought, oh, gosh, now we got to put on a show. We have 7 people. How are we going to do that? And we wanted to do a Christmas show that was non-traditional. We came upon Christmas Bells, and then we started calling all of our friends and family. Oh, Melody, you want to be in a show?
Were you in
Come
that
on
one?
down.
I was. And
Wow.
15 years ago.
So it's come full circle here.
Yes, and especially when she did call and say, Melody, we need you for this part in Christmas Bells. It's our first show, blah, blah, blah. And I was really excited because I had taken a little hiatus from the Crighton to have 2 boys. And I said, Amy, I can't do a show. I've got a toddler in diapers and one that's, running around. I said, I can't do a show. And she said, oh, no, don't worry. I've already got a girl who's volunteered to watch them backstage.
I knew what
So
she was
I
going
had
to
a
say.
babysitter, and I was like, okay, I'm
She
there.
had no out.
I'm there. I was so grateful to Amy to
Wow.
drag me back into the Crighton. Well, not drag.
And then here you are again.
Oh, yeah, always. Yeah.
Yeah.
So we got a lot of the
Yes.
original cast from 15 years ago
We
is
have
back for
a
this
number,
show.
as many as we could get back from our original
Are
cast.
you both in the show?
Yes.
How exciting.
Yes.
It is.
And to work with the others that were originally with us. And then this is the 4th time we did it, so some others have done it before. They may not have been original, but they've done it before. So actually, we only have 3 new people.
3 new people.
Yeah.
And one of them is my oldest son, who was one of the toddlers running around backstage. He is
I
now
saw he was in that.
21, and he's playing the young preacher, Justin.
He
and
looks a
so-
lot like you.
So really full circle. Yeah.
Yeah, we just
fun.
love this show, and it opened so many doors for us. The authors, Jesse Jones, Nicholas Hope, and Jamie Wooten, 2 are from Texas, and so it's a very Texas feeling piece. There's characters that when you see them, you'll go, "Oh yes, I know somebody like
in your
that."
life that each one of these characters. Yeah.
Can you picture people from Conroe playing different
Oh yes,
in the roles?
oh yeah.
Because we're pretty small townish, only
Yeah.
not, but kind of more. Yes,
Yeah, this
we are
takes
because we
place in
see
the
people.
fictional Texas town of Fayro. Yeah.
And to kind of give you an idea of the kind of humor, it's Jamie Wooten wrote for the Golden Girls. So it's that kind of humor. and we just sometimes when
Fun.
we're rehearsing, we
It's
just
fun.
burst out laughing. We entertain ourselves.
So you already kind of know the roles.
Yes. Oh,
absolutely.
yes.
Yeah, it was
Are you
just-
playing them differently?
There's always a little tweaks
little
and
bit,
fine tuning.
But we just love them so much. I mean, I love playing Rondalyn so much, so it was fun to put those pants
So you're
back
really
on.
looking forward to it.
Oh, yeah. I'm excited.
So you've had different roles at the Crighton Theater, both of you,
Oh, yes.
Oh, yes.
all the time. And Amy, you're sitting on the board, but you've acted in many shows, directed shows, haven't you? Have you
Mainly, I
directed?
direct the children's program.
Right,
And I
the
founded and
children's theater.
directed Bravo Company. So I feel like the children sometimes are easier to work with than the adults.
Probably true.
Yeah, I can see that. Yeah, yeah. So this show premieres on Friday at 7:30 and goes through Sunday, December 17th, Christmas
Yes.
Bells. And you can get theater tickets at crichtontheater.org. And you can also see all the other shows. Do you have any upcoming auditions?
You know, we need to talk to Sean about. We should
Yes.
be having auditions soon for
Buddy
our,
Holly. We've
spring
already
show.
completed auditions for West Side Story.
Oh, okay.
West Side Story's in rehearsals now.
Okay.
Yes,
The-
that comes up in February.
Yes.
And then we should be having auditions soon for Buddy Holly's story, which will be in April.
The director hasn't announced them yet,
Right.
but you know, if you keep on our social media, Facebook, Instagram, and website, you'll find
And you
them
have a
on there.
newer social media for Facebook, correct? Newer, like in the last
Well,
couple years or so.
what happened was we had an original account that had thousands of people, but there was some kind of fatal flaw in it, and even when
You-
we
you
finally got through
created
to
another one.
Facebook,
We had to
Yeah,
create
you had to
another
create
we
another
had to
one.
create
Yeah.
another one.
So
'cause
always
it
look and
was-
make sure when is the latest post on it that you
Yeah.
can follow and you
Yeah,
can see it pretty
stage-right,
easily.
I
Yeah,
think
because you
is what
guys,
it's called.
post things quite often.
Daily.
Yeah, on
Yeah.
Facebook, it's Stage Right of Texas.
That's right, Stage Right of
Mm-hmm.
Texas.
So Christmas Bells, how many people are in your in the crew?
There's 11 in the cast, and then our crew is pretty small because it's a play. It's not a musical. So we have 1, 2, 3, pretty skeletal crew.
Are there still seats available?
There are. Our
some.
Sundays are pretty full, but Fridays, if you're wanting on the floor, Sundays are out. But Fridays and Saturday nights, there's still a few tickets on the floor, and the balconies are
The balconies have great seats.
balconies are pretty open.
And another thing is, when we started with our 7 people, we maybe had a handful of season ticket holders, maybe 5 or 6, which were basically our friends and family.
Right.
We are right now at 998, and we expect to go over 1,000 season ticket holders this season.
Oh, it'll happen before.
It'll happen.
It'll happen this week.
Yeah, it'll happen.
And people can still buy season tickets.
Oh, yes.
can't they?
Prorated
Prorated,
season
Yeah, prorate,
tickets.
right, for the
yes.
rest of the season.
Yes, because
Absolutely.
this is just our 3rd show, so we have 3 more shows in the works for this
Now
season.
those don't count the special shows that you have.
Well, Stage Right doesn't have
No,
special
that-
shows. That's the
the
No,
theater.
that's the Crichton
Right.
Theater. So, but I mean, people don't always know the difference.
Right.
That's
between
true.
that.
Right.
That's
So
true.
coming
So-
up at the Crichton, separate from Stage Right, in January, I've got Beatlemania 64, which is a Beatles tribute band. I think they're out of Dallas. They're a lot of fun. Then we have a Dean Martin guy that does Dean Martin, and among some other Rat Pack, he's an impressionist and a comedian and a singer. And then March, we have our ever favorite Donnie Edwards, who does his Elvis show, A Night with Elvis. He comes back every March. And then in June, we're going to have Frank Sinatra tribute artist and a Johnny Cash and Patsy Cline show tribute artist. And I'm working on a Neil Diamond guy.
Oh, that would be
out of
interesting.
Branson. So I might be able to.
These
to
tribute
get him.
concerts, people love them.
They love them, and they're a lot of fun. They really are just fun. Yeah.
Well, they kind of know what to expect, and they
Yeah.
go because
Oh,
they
and I
enjoy
do
it.
have a Billy Joel guy too.
Yeah,
He's-
Billy Joel.
Yeah. Yeah.
June.
In June, yes.
Saw that. So, youth theater. What's upcoming in youth theater?
Well, Bravo Company puts on a show the first weekend in May. This year's show is called the Enchanted Books Shop, and many of the book characters come to life and try to save the bookstore. So I haven't told the kids about it yet, so you're getting the first.
But they have to audition for these
Well,
roles, right? Or is this
they have to
the
be in-
workshop theater kind of
They
thing?
have to be in Bravo Company.
Okay, so what does it take to be in Bravo Company? Is there only certain times of the year they can be a part of that?
No, they can join. We're at the end of this semester, so January would be a good time to join as we go into our performance mode for the spring. We kind of change gears. The first part, we teach the kids how to audition. Then we hold auditions so they can have the experience and know when they go to an audition, they will know what to expect. Even though they will all audition, all of them will get a part, but they still have to audition because they need to learn how.
Right. Well, there's a lot of parts between the two local theaters, and then there's others
Right.
that aren't too far away that this
The
will
Bravo
help
Company
them.
follows the school year, so they're
Right,
off
we
in
follow
the
the
summer,
school year, yeah.
And they
Okay.
start up again in
And what is the
September.
age?
5 to 18. We have separate classes divided by age, but for the big show, they all come together as one big group to put on,
their
the
performances
final
in May.
performance.
And they have rehearsals after school?
Yes, we have classes in the fall from 5 to 6:30 weekly, once a week, and that continues until we pick up a rehearsal schedule in mid-March.
Okay.
But it's
For the
still
big
the same early time, 5:30,
performance, yeah.
5 to
So it's very
6:30.
doable
Yes,
with your
yes,
school schedule in mind as well.
yes.
So it's not like a regular performance where you have to be there 4 times a week and
Well, we
5
don't
times a
we
week
don't
or
put
whatever it is.
the last fourth day in till the last 2 weeks.
Yeah.
But we start
it's doable.
early enough to give them enough
Gives them a
time
good taste of what
to be successful on stage.
what
That's
they will
my
learn
goal.
if they have the goal of moving
And frankly, we're teaching them life skills.
Mm-hmm.
We're reading body language, we're talking about emotions,
Self-confidence.
forward. Let's say confidence is a big
teamwork.
one.
Teamwork is a big one. You are a team.
Taking care of the theater.
Responsibility, theater etiquette. So,
Including everyone.
yes, as a speech pathologist, I've had a number of children. I've had stutterers, hearing impaired kids, Asperger kids perform successfully on stage.
Teaches you a lot.
We are very inclusive.
So Christmas bells, and that's selling pretty good, sounds
good,
like.
yeah.
So you need to hurry and
Hurry
get
up
your
and get your
tickets.
tickets, that's right.
CrightonTheater.org. And it's really easy to do because when you go online, you can see where all the seats are and
Right.
pick it. And you could do that for the upcoming shows as well because they're all online.
All online, you can get them all at once. Call and get
please-
season tickets.
Yeah, there
Please
you
make
go.
sure that you do go to the Crighton Theater website and not. There are some third-party websites
Yes.
that sell the tickets at crazy prices, $300-400.
Really?
Yes. When you look up Crighton Theater on Google, there's about 3 ads that pop up for
Oh, my
other
goodness.
third-party ticket sites. And what they will do, you will buy from. If you buy from them, they'll go in under a false name and purchase the ticket from us at normal price, and they're selling it to you. And there's nothing illegal about it. I have exhausted hours and hours trying to stop it, fix it, but there's nothing I can do about it except just educate everybody.
Yes.
Please
Yeah,
go to
there's all
or call
kinds
the
of
box
scammers.
office. Tony and Kathy will be happy to talk to you, and you know you're talking to the right people.
It's a rule of thumb. If you're paying more than $30 plus a few dollars in fees, if you're paying more than that, you're paying too much,
Right.
and you're not on the Crighton
You're
Theater
not on the
website.
Crichton website.
And your box office opens at 3?
It's 3 to 6, Tuesday through Friday.
And you can go in person before a show, but you're kind of chancing it if you do.
You're chancing it, especially for Christmas shows and big shows.
Because shows always sell out.
They're selling great. Everybody's coming back to the theater, and this last couple of years have just been so much fun. So much fun. So many new faces, and just
Your
everybody's
shows
getting
do
out and about.
really well.
Yeah, they're doing really well.
So big excitement. What kind of volunteers do you need for Christmas bells? Do you need anything, or are you pretty good?
Oh, we always need ushers.
And that would be something you would contact the box office for, because we handle the ushers for everything that goes on in the Crighton pretty much. There's a woman in charge, and she does Evite, so she'll send you an Evite to sign up for each show through your email. So if you're interested in ushering, call the box office and give them your email address.
And then you get to see the show for
And
free.
you do get to see the show for free.
Sounds very organized.
Well,
I
we try.
like that.
Yeah.
You've been there how long now?
Well, I mean, I've been doing things at the Crighton since like '94.
For a long time.
Yeah, but
officially as
I took
executive-
over as executive director in April of 2022, so about a year and a half now. Yeah,
Time flies.
it does.
We,
It really
we
does.
started out about at the same time.
Yeah, she was there a little before me, and we
Yeah.
did.
Wow.
Yeah, she's one of my
I think it
mentors.
sounds
Her-
very exciting that you both are in this show again together.
Oh, it's
Oh,
so
we
much
love to be
fun.
on stage together.
Yeah, it's a lot of fun.
We have chemistry.
Well, that's awesome. Anything else you want to add?
No, just get your tickets and come see us.
Yes,
We
you'll have a
wear-
lot of fun.
We wear shiny, stretchy pants and big hair.
Oh,
and
yeah.
Beautiful Christmas sweaters, and it's just a
Beautiful.
whole lot of fun.
Are you sure they're beautiful? I'm not sure.
It's fun to be on stage and put on another role, right?
Yeah,
It is.
Yeah, and this is nothing but just laugh after laugh after laugh. It's a funny show.
I need to come to the Crighton and audition for something.
Yes.
Figure out
Yeah.
the time. I have
Yeah.
not done that. Now I know what amount of time it really takes.
Yeah.
Yeah, we welcome everybody at auditions.
Mhm. Open auditions. Yep.
Well, thank you very much, ladies, and thank you to my sponsors, Roger Stein Chiropractic and the Lake Conroe Realty Group. We appreciate all that you do for entertainment in Conroe area, the greater Conroe area,
We're
and
glad
looking
to do
forward
it.
to
Yes.
your upcoming shows.
It's our passion.
Yep.
And it shows.
Thanks.